What's going on YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update of Cron or CRONOS group. And the reason why I want to do this, some people have asked me and said, what do you like to trade? What things are you into? And I don't only trade the cryptocurrency space. I love cryptocurrency because it moves so fast, so volatile, but also this cannabis space is the same way. And what I've been looking at here is from time to time, I just want to come on and guys show you what I'm looking at as potential longer term holds when I'm trying to play the trends. And what I was looking at here for Cron on the 4-hour time frame, which is important here, for over a year we've been having lower highs and lower lows. And what you can see is basically we put in a double bottom here, and it was even a little bit more bullish than that because you can see the second buying area was higher. So this was our first higher low, and that was very important for us here as we continued to make a move from around $4 all the way up to $8.15. And what happened yesterday, we had a move down of about 16-17%. And the reason why I'm potentially looking at starting to layer into a position here is because I'm seeing a trend reversal. I'm seeing a trend change. And this would be something that I'd want to hold for the next, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year, depends on what's going on. I would want to ride that trend the best that I could. But as you see here on the 4-hour time frame, we potentially could have this 50 cross over our 200 moving average, that golden cross, and that has not happened for us since December 7th, 2018. So in my opinion, this is significant. You got that higher low, strong higher low that was set. I'm going to call it basically a double bottom with a little bit higher low here, which is important. But I like to see these things after having a massive sell-off yesterday. This could be the spot where we potentially find support off this 200 moving average and this 50 as they're crossing here. And our next move could try to be to come up here and fill this gap, number one. Let me show you here. So our gap's going to be all the way up to around $7.43. So we take a look at that. And if I potentially start layering in here at $6.43, that potentially wouldn't be too bad. And then we would try to get over top of that $7.91. But for me, what's important is I would want to try to ride this next trend to the upside the best I could and swing trade it, because you have to realize, just like in cryptocurrency, when this thing pumps, it also dumps. Pump, massive dumps, and that's just the name of the game here. It's very volatile as well, but I like to see that the volume was starting to come back in with this first higher low that was set in the macro sense. The volume starting to swell back up as well. So I'm looking at this, not financial advice, as a potential opportunity. If we click out to the 1-day time frame and take a look at this, we lost the 200 moving average, which is significant. But a lot of times when you lose that, you can even back test it again, and that would be up over $7.32. So even from this area, say you get in around 642 or whatever, start layering in, and it does just go back to back test at $7.32. That's a nice little trade there. So I'm looking at that, and I'm also looking at the fact we are still up above our 50 moving average here as we started to change this trend, which was important. But in the short term, we are to the downside here. We have had our sell-off, but that's when you want to accumulate these things after you have a big, nasty sell-off, in my opinion, because we're trying to catch this trend change. And if we take a look at some indicators here, we're just going to go on the 1-day time. No, let's go bounce back to the 4-hour time frame, just so we can look at this a little bit closer. And we're going to look at some indicators here. So first, we're going to start out with our momentum. Momentum really just moving sideways right now, not telling us a ton. Relative strength, we are down around 44 right now. So guys, we have room in either direction, and that's what you have to realize. When you're at 40 there, we've been as low many times as about 19. We've hit that plenty of times. We've been up around 27. So there could be plenty more room to run to the downside. And that's why I like to ladder into positions. I would start small. If it continues to drop, add a little more, add a little more. That's the way you like to do it. You don't ever just want to put all your money in at one time. And you never want to put in more than you can afford to lose, because this is a very volatile stock. And like I said, I'm thinking about this right now. So, don't take my opinion on this. I'm just throwing it out there. This is something I'm looking at because I'm seeing some signs of a trend reversal, which is extremely important in this space. And then we'll take a look at our stock RSI. Stock RSI is very low here. We're at 0 and 14. So, if we could get a nice little cross there right off this support on heavier volume, that's what you would be looking for. Those would be the indicators. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for to see if on the 4-hour time frame, because that's probably where I'm going to play this. If we do start to get that cross and we start to get a bullish candlestick pattern off that support, those are some interesting things to look at. But to me, this is I just wanted to bring it to you because I wanted to show you, it doesn't matter if it's rice, wheat, corn, whatever. If you understand technical analysis, then you can start to put the odds in your favor. And for me, this is looking like at least the start of a trend reversal in the macro sense. So it's got some, it's piqued my interest. It's got my eye, and I just wanted to bring that to you guys. This is some important stuff. And to me, it's about making percentage gains. It's not just about what you're trading or whatever. So I wanted to bring this to you guys. If you like me doing this from time to time, this is still going to be a cryptocurrency channel. I was just wanted to throw this out there to the people who would enjoy it, who like to see other things and trends and how they change. So let me know if you like it, guys. Leave it down low. God bless. Take care.